This is Satir from Satiricon, and you're watching Bloodstock TV.
Okay, this is Squatter on Bloodstock TV, and next up we're having a chat to Grant from Gravil, and also we've got Teresa from Metaprism, their little guest star that features on one of their songs with him. So how are you doing?
Yeah, good, really good.
Cool, yeah, so you just played this morning on the Sophie stage, opening it up for the Sunday, and how did that go?
Really well, really. We were over the moon where it went. Yeah, happy.
Yeah? Busy?
Really happy. Yeah, well, yeah.
Because Sunday's when people start sort of flagging, really. Most of us have been here since Thursday morning, and, you know, by Sunday it's kind of like, oh, you know, really? Have we got to do another day of this? So, it's, you know, most people don't get going till about 3 o'clock. So if you got early in at that time, then you did all right. Yeah,
well, what we did, we actually went round up people's tents in other bands' shirts and kicked over their drinks.
Ah,
yeah, and they weren't going to see them. That's the come to us.
I knew you'd have a strategy. When I arrived on it, I thought they've got a strategy. I could tell.
Yeah.
So cool. So yeah, first time at Bloodstock, and I believe you've been before there was punters, haven't you? You lot.
Yeah, quite a few times now.
Yeah. So but being invited to play Sophie stage, not bad, eh?
Well, what an honour. Yeah, on the 10-year anniversary of the whole foundation.
Yeah.
Such an honour and such a privilege.
Yeah. No, good. I was glad, really pleased to see you announced, because we featured you on the podcast a bit when the album came out, didn't we? And on the Bloodstock Radio podcast, and we tried to big you up a little bit and sort of, you know, shove you into the consciousness of the Bloodstock public, if you want to put it like that.
Yeah, I think you should start managing bands.
No.
No? No fancy
mate, I can't even manage interviews. I'm not going to manage bands. I've got no chance.
The only reason you like anyway is because Teresa's on the album.
Oh, well, maybe. I don't know. No. Organisation is not my key, as you can find out if you ask my camera guys, who've been a little bit hectic this weekend. But, you know, final push now on the Sunday. We're nearly there. So you had the new album come out in May. No More Forgiveness, yes.
Yeah.
And how's it going? All right?
Really good, yeah. I mean, it's been taken really well by the press, by the industry. It's really been taken well by the fans. There was a bit of a gap in between the two albums, so it's always worrying to think how it could be taken this far after the first one.
Yeah.
But people are taking it and with open arms, and we're really humbled by the reception it's received.
Yeah, it was. I mean, 'cause obviously I was following it because we did start pushing it on the podcast and that, and it did seem to have quite good reception. You had a Boost with Metal Hammer getting involved as well, didn't you? And who was streaming the album again? You had
Teresa streamed the album
before, as well. So that's good though. But you say you did have a bit of a break. So what's the main sort of motivating factors on this album, and what was the writing process like?
Well, there's a lot of different stuff. The whole album, No More Forgiveness, is about dealing with loss. I mean, I think we lost a lot as a country with Brexit. I mean, America have lost that with Trump, and you know, I lost a child as well, and that's cool a lot, mate. There are also songs about Space Marines from Warhammer. Yeah. Which that's my inner nerd.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's mostly about dealing with loss. That was the motivation on the album.
Yeah. So I'll bring in Teresa now, sitting over there chatting away. So Teresa features on track 7. I know it. My lad love it. I love it as well. So Fractured and Divided. So how did you get involved with it, and what sort of involvement did you have with the actual track?
Well, it was last year. Grant messaged me and said that they wanted a female vocalist on one of their tracks, and I was like, yeah, great. So send it over to me, and I was like, wow, this track's got so much emotion, so much feeling in it. I was like, I really want to be involved in this. And yeah, he just said, you know, just do what you like on it, see what you can do. He'd given me some lyrics to play with, so we started working with each other, throwing it back and forth. Finally got settled on something that they were happy with. And yeah, it's been really nice actually. So because of that track being on the album, when we did a little tour together last month, I was able to come up and sing that track with them as well. Yeah. It's been really good.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed that bit of it, because I saw you guys down in Reading, and it was like, great, really great to actually see you both singing live on it as well. So that's good as well, because as I say, it was a sort of standout track on the album, really, because you're not really expecting it. You sort of got sort of 6 tracks in, and then all of a sudden there's a second vocalist in it, and you know, it's a little bit into the track before you come into it as well.
Yeah.
And then it's a nice little twist and a nice little surprise to it as well. So it worked, because you had one on the last album as well, didn't you, with Grain of Sand as well, with a female vocalist.
It was actually on the Headbangers Balls disc, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was on there. But yeah, the Grain of Sand was on the charity thing, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I can remember seeing you on that, and I think if I remember rightly, I turned up at the London show for Headbangers Balls, not realising that you were actually playing or in the band. I was like, oh, hello, Grant. Because we've known each other for a long time, about 20 years or so, all told. Although we don't look old enough, obviously.
No. See, I knew you before you was famous.
Yeah, I was going to say the same, infamous maybe, but I don't know about that. So, yeah. So you've got the album come out now. You've got more dates coming up, I believe, that you're going to be touring them around.
Yeah, we've got 2 weekends in February, 6 dates, and then we've got Hard Rock Hell Metal in February.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
that should be good. I'm going to be at that one, so I'll make sure that you guys look. Oh yeah.
Well, Metaprism are playing that as well.
Excellent, cool. So that's going to be another good little duet. I might bring my lad along to that one as well. They're quite family-friendly ones. That one, as I say, he really likes that track. So yeah, I'll come along to that one, and look forward to seeing that. So so you're here for the rest of the day, rest of the weekend, I'm assuming. So any bands that you've seen over the weekend that you've that caught your eye, that you maybe weren't aware of before, or that you've enjoyed?
What's that? Aberrant Decimation.
Oh yeah, Aberrant Decimation.
They were amazing.
Yeah.
They absolutely smashed it to pieces that stage.
Yeah.
And I was actually turned on to them by Teresa. But yeah, went and checked them out.
Yeah, they're good lads. Yeah, they're good lads. We interviewed him yesterday, and idiots in interviews, obviously, but they're good mates of ours as well. So yeah, we got on all right, and they went really well in the tent as well. So looking forward to Megadave tonight.
Yeah, mate. Yeah. Who doesn't look forward to Megadeth?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. There might be a couple of people there around about, but I think everyone's pretty much in the spirit for it. It'd be a nice little way to close off the weekend, like so. Cool. Yeah. Well, enjoy the rest of it, and thanks for talking to us. And I'm glad it went well.
That's a pleasure, Paul.
Okay, cheers.
Always fun.
All right. Thanks a lot, mate. Nearly got me. Bloodstock TV with Gravil.